Now, how do I get back to my screen? So, y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Welcome to Black Wall Street, Texas, our weekly meeting. We're super excited that you've joined us here. And for those of you who are listening to the recording, what we do is we encourage you to join us on the Zoom or to join us at any of our current events that we're hosting through the Black Wall Street platforms, the various platforms. But for the Texas, we invite you to enjoy or to join us in person or online. Welcome. Now we're going to move on with our agenda. The agenda start with an open prayer. Does anyone want to lead us in the open prayer today?
Okay, I can do it. Dear Father
Go
God, we want to
ahead.
thank you for this opportunity to meet in your name and to continue to follow what you have given each and every one of us on the right path to enlighten others as we continue to grow. We want to thank you for the opportunities. We want to thank you for our businesses, for all of the things that we do each and every day in your name. In Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. Now we will go into the 7 spiritual markers, which are the guiding principles for Black Wall Street USA. These 7 spiritual markers are as follows: Spirit of the Lord, Spirit of wisdom, Spirit of understanding, Spirit of counsel, Spirit of power, Spirit of knowledge, Spirit of fear of God. These spiritual markers can be found at blackwallstreet.org, our movement. Now let's talk more about Black Wall Street and the movement. What the movement is, we are preserving the history of those Black business owners from Tulsa, Oklahoma, who were impacted by the massacre. And what we're doing is preserving their history and their legacy by encouraging and supporting other Black business owners within our community as well as through our network by advancing, enhancing, and elevating their business. And today we get to showcase and elevate each person who's physically on the Zoom by allowing them to do their 1 minute elevator pitch. And there are some business owners who may have more than one business, but we ask that when we're in this space, let's focus on one while we're in this space. And I'll start off with the graduate's gift. What the graduate's gift is, it's a real estate management company that support proud parents of graduate who have extended themselves financially during graduation. We give them access to income producing opportunity to regenerate the income that they've overextended themselves during graduation season. We are the Graduate's Gift LLC. Next.
Hey, the business I'm going to introduce today, this is Karen Reese, is Can We Talk Sports? Can We Talk Sports is the first sports mom talk show, and we help parents that are challenging with their kids' sports journey. And we do that by entertainment, through the talk show, through conferences, through book sales. We're trying to create a one-stop platform where parents can go get whatever information they need concerning their student athlete in sports. I'm Karen, and it's called Can We Talk Sports?
Thank you, Karen. Next.
Ed Peterson of Global Touch Enterprise, technology company, web design and marketing. Also with my podcast, DTE Pro Network podcast, which I'm sharing tools and tips to educate entrepreneurs, startup companies, churches, and nonprofits across the country to build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing their website as a marketing tool and a lead generating machine, and also using AI. My company, we do chat bots now where we can put on the websites where we can get them to do the actual work for you on your behalf. When it comes to marketing, when it comes to answering inquiries, when it comes to making purchases, if you have an e-commerce site, as well as we're just going to be educating. I have a workshop coming up on July the 19th, actually, from 10 a.m. to noon at my office at 2600 South Gessner. I'll be educating more entrepreneurs on how to build their businesses correctly and effectively utilizing marketing tools and strategies that's going to work today.
Thank you for sharing. Next. Okay, the next person who's on the call, would you like to share? If not, we're going to move on. Okay, we'll move right along to the business activity. During this part of the agenda, what we like to focus on is the business activity that you've done the past week to elevate your own business. In this category, we ask you to discuss the who, what, when, where, and the why. And I'll start off with the graduate's gift this week. And the business activity that we've done is we've focused on professional development. We've attended the Beat Life conference, and with that, there were strategies that were taught in regards to focusing on budgeting and credit. And so with that, the reason why I did it was so that I can become more financially sound in my business. And I also had an opportunity this week to focus and look at the numbers. Thanks to Miss Karen Reese, had me to look at the numbers so I could see where the graduate's gift was financially. And so we were able to get that done. And I am able to position myself to apply for funding so that I can see what areas need to be improved. So that's the business activity that I did with the graduate's gift this past week is focus on the financial literacy, knowing what it is that we have coming in and how we can get to the next level. That's it for the graduate's gift this past week. Next, you want to share your business activity?
I'll share mine. This past week, I have been focusing on automation and getting all my businesses set under one system, one CRM system, and getting funnels and automation email campaigns created. Also, I have been working on with the Sports Mom Talk Show. We're going to be creating avatars for every host, and I've been working with a VA to make those avatars speak. And so I'm just excited on how that's developing now and how that's going to look to where even if we can't come online, if there's a trending topic, I can have AI create a script and let my avatars talk about whatever is going on, and we can still stay relevant in the Sports Mom Talk Show.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Next.
Okay, this week, Global Touch Enterprise, of course, my podcast on Tuesday and Thursdays that I do every 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I was going over marketing techniques and campaigns and how to utilizing your AI chatbot on your websites properly and effectively. So that way you can do your campaigns, social media, as well as making sure that your website is up to date currently with what's going on, what we need to have today. Also, I was at a function in Hempstead, Texas, with Workforce Solutions with Christina, getting with the people out there in reference to careers, setting goals, and getting skill sets, and bridging the digital gap, because there is a digital divide right now in our communities, and where they don't have tech people teaching them, our young people, these things. And this is one of the reasons why we got with Stage One in Action. for that regard to help our young people, so that way they can learn as they earn on that on every level when it comes to technology. And that's why I
Thank
did.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Next, anyone want to share? Let's see, we have someone else on the call. Do you want to share? If not,
Grand
we're
Rising. This is LT. Um, whether or not people realize it or not, one thing my business activity was this week was rest. So take that into consideration. Sometimes you need to just stop, rest, and regroup and refocus. That was my business activity for this week. Rest.
all right. Thank you for sharing. Next, we're going to move on to business dialogue and reflect on the Black Wall Street call. You know, we have our call with Dr. Carter on Mondays, and those calls, we have Mr. Nathan Daly, who is the consultant with us. And the past week, Mr. Daly focused on different changes that are coming down the pipeline. He really wanted to focus on the intern and the changes that were coming with that bill that was passed, and focus on those students who were looking to receive financial aid and applying for grants for the upcoming school year. And he was encouraging those students to go ahead and apply for FAFSA as quick as possible before the changes impact, because these changes, there were three categories that he discussed. One was the Medicaid, and the other was the educational piece that was going to be impacted. And the third category, Karen, I can't remember the third one. What was the third category?
I'm sorry. I'm uh, going out and back and forth because I'm preparing breakfast for my family and got my grandbaby. What you talking about, Name Daily?
Yes, Nathan Daly. There were three categories that he's talked about the impact of that bill that was passed. One I know was Medicaid. The other one was with in regards to student loans and financial aid. And there was a third category that
Well, when you started talking about the student loan, that's where I got locked in because I know that that affects our student athletes. So I don't remember nothing else after that.
I understand, because I was locked in on that student loan area as well, and Medicaid. But I was aware of the impact that the Medicaid in each state has an opportunity to do something in regards to that. And I know Texas, when it came to Medicaid, we were doing something a little different than everyone else. So the impact wasn't going to be as crucial as other states that are on Medicaid. And with that student loan impact, I really was concerned about the consequences of those who default on those student loans. And so that's one area that I think people who have received a student loan and may have defaulted on it may seriously need to revisit the actions that will be taken in regards to the consequences of the default. Um,
Yeah, and
yes,
I plan on having him on my Sports Mom Talk Show. And so I'll let everybody know in Black Wall Street who have kids that for him to do a deeper dive and kind of break it down on some things that we could really be looking at. Because I think some of those things went in effect as of July 1st. So we
yes.
really got to get an understanding of what's going on and know how to position ourselves going forward as parents. So I'll let everybody know.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, That was my takeaway from the Black Wall Street call on Monday. You have anything you want to add about that call? Other than we're going to do a deeper dive. Anything else? The one before, because we missed the meeting and it was more of a um spiritual calling of Mr. Daly. He talked more spiritually about his purpose for being in this space. So the one before was more spiritual, connecting the movement and the work that he's doing. So that was the reflection on Black Wall Street call. Let's talk about now opportunity awareness. Now, here is where we talk about different opportunities to collaborate. And I will share right now, I'm currently working on two grants. Well, actually, I got a third one, which is a small church grant that I'll be sharing. But the two that I'm focused on is financial literacy grant with the government for military families, and actually targeting the high school students is now required financial literacy. So my proposal, I'm proposing and we'll be collaborating with several financial experts. Um, that proposal is due on the 15th, so it's a quick turnaround. And the other one is the Stella Link Housing Development Project, which I think is due like in July. Oh, shoot, it's July now. My gosh, that's due quick as well. And then there's a church mini grant. They call it a scholarship, and it's like for $5,000. Um, and is for a small business. And that was all the requirement that I saw, that you were a small business, but they do ask for a lot of intense information, like they want your financials and things like that. So that's another opportunity that's available. So if you want to receive that mini church scholarship, is what they're calling it, let me know and I'll send you the link for that as well. Any other opportunities that you're aware of? Okay, then we're going to move right on down to announcements. We know the Trail of Tears tour is up and we're looking for individuals to support the tour. Sister Rahima is coordinating this and we're providing support. Even though the Trail of Tears didn't come through Texas, we are looking to make a statement with the tour. We're going to provide our support in different capacities. One, we're assisting with organizing, meaning that we're providing the support to Sister Rahima in various areas. Karen is focusing on what area, Karen, are you helping out with?
The media portion as far as getting it out, getting the word out, press release, um, getting it recorded and documented, and things like that.
Okay, and I'll share that I spoke with the state director from Augusta, Georgia, and he's gonna actually be one of the host cities that we stop in for the tour. So he will be coordinating different activities that are focused on it will focus on roots, the sports area, and family engagement. So he's going to be hosting various events when we come to his city, and he's planning to engage the local churches as well to help out with the different activities. So that is one of the cities that we will be collaborating with to support the Trail of Tears tour. Anything you want to add about the tour? Any questions about the tour and what we're going to do coming from Texas? What do you think about us riding together from Texas to Florida? Because the tour will actually start in Florida. What do you think about Texas coming together, riding together to get to Florida?
I think there's still a lot of logistics of how this thing is going to work. So I think once we kind of iron that out, we'll be better able to determine how we could do that. Do that because I just know that we're probably going to be doing more than that, Dr. Lewis.
You say we're going to be doing more than that.
Yeah.
We may have to get there early, like fly in or something.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, look, and I'm planning on just enjoying the tour, huh?
No, ma'am, you will be working.
I will be working. Oh, okay. Okay. All righty then. Any other questions? See, Karen, that's why you need to just be right here by me to help bring it back. Any other questions about the Trail of Tears tour? If not, we'll move on to the next announcement, which is the Ambassador Showcase. The Ambassador Showcase is on July 21st, 6:30 p.m. here in Houston, Texas. It is a showcase of our young entrepreneurs where we're encouraging business owners to come out and support them. And basically, they will be just doing their pitch for stage one in action. That's what the Ambassador Showcase will be. And Mr. Peterson has a workshop on July, 19th. So that is another opportunity to grow in the digital space. He's really good at providing the tools and resources what you need for your website, and looking forward to that workshop on next Saturday. Is it the 19th or the 18th? No, it is the 19th. Got it right.
Yeah, it's the 19th.
Okay, any other announcements that we need to mention today? If not, I am not going to hold you all. You know, I do have plans. I have to take Gaia since she was the super seller. I have to take her out today to the water park. So we're going to go ahead and end the meeting early if you all don't have anything else you want to add. And we will see you this time next week, same place, same time. And thank you for showing up for your business. And we will be back soon. Okay?
Thank you, Dr. Little. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have an amazing day.